What if God placed the most dangerous man in the world, the enemy of his people, right at your doorstep? No army, no backup, just you and a decision that would change history forever. This isn't the story of a king or a general. This is the story of Jael, a woman history almost forgot, but heaven never did. For 20 long years, Israel lived under crushing oppression. King Jabin ruled with fear, but his commander, Sisera, was the real terror. He commanded 900 iron chariots, the tanks of the ancient world. When they rolled, hope disappeared. Villages were destroyed, families hid. The people cried out to God, and God answered. Through Deborah the prophetess, a word went out. Victory is coming. But there was a twist that stunned the warriors of Israel. The glory of that victory would not go to generals or soldiers. It would go to a woman. Then came the battle. As Israel's small army faced Sisera's iron machines, the sky itself turned against them. Rain fell, the ground turned to mud. The chariots, once unstoppable, were useless. Chaos swallowed the battlefield. And Sisera ran. The man who struck fear into thousands abandoned his army, his chariot, and his pride. Exhausted and desperate, he fled through the mud until he saw a tent in the distance, the tent of Heber the Kenite. At the entrance stood Jael. She saw the most wanted man in the region approaching, breathless and afraid. In that moment, she had a choice. She could scream, she could run. Instead, she said calmly, "Come in, my lord. Do not be afraid." She welcomed him inside, covered him with a rug, and when he asked for water, she gave him warm milk. His strength faded, his guard dropped. Soon, the commander of the world's most feared army fell asleep. The tent grew silent. Jael had no sword, no spear, no army behind her, only the tools of her everyday life and a moment of decision. Her heart pounded. She knew the risk. If she failed, she would die. But she also knew the truth. God had placed this moment in her hands. What happened next fulfilled the word spoken by Deborah. Israel's enemy would rise no more. When General Barak arrived, Jael didn't hide. She stepped forward and said, "Come, I will show you the man you are looking for." The prophecy was complete. Jael was not a queen or a warrior. She was a woman in a quiet tent who recognized her moment. Sometimes God doesn't ask you to fight a crowd. Sometimes He asks you to be brave in the quiet when no one else is watching. Are you ready for your moment? If this story inspired you, follow the page and comment, "I am ready." Let's see who God is calling today.